Hello and welcome to the Clear Dev Podcast, the go-to show brought to you by the fastest growing Roblox and UGC marketplace. I'm your host Reese, and I couldn't be of course more excited to have you join us today while we bring on one of the top creators within the Roblox UGC marketplace and our Clearly Dev platform. Of course, within Clearly Dev, we're proud to be the fastest growing Roblox UGC marketplace with over 10,000 registered sellers and growing every single day. Of course, if you want to be one of these sellers or you want to check out our amazing sellers selling their Roblox UGC creations, head over to our store and search a massive catalogue of incredible Roblox UGC creations or start selling on our platform for completely free. Within the Clearly Dev podcast, we'll dive into the mindsets of the top sellers, top communities, and top creators on Clearly Dev, uncovering their secrets, strategies, and stories that drive their success. Today, featuring jaDevelopment, we have Josh and Omari, the masterminds and spokespeople behind jaDevelopment, a powerhouse within the Roblox UGC community and the Clearly Dev marketplace, helping to kickstart people's communities and inspire others to chase their creativity with their rose schooling lineup of products. Obviously, welcome to the Clear Dev podcast. You two have been working with jaDev. So I'm just going to ask you both to introduce yourselves, who you are, what position you are in that company, and where you work at.
But my name's Josh. I'm the managing director of jaDev, and I work alongside many of our other directors in the company with the responsibility of the main operations and supervising the other department.
Yeah, hi, I'm Omari. I'm the current marketing and communications manager, and I work with doing the graphics and just making sure everything flows well.
Of course, and that sounds both great. Obviously, we've got a managing director, we've got a communications and marketing director. So, how long have you both been within that company, and what does jaDev or jaDev sort of strive to become and achieve within the next, let's say, 6 months?
So I've been at jaDevelopment for the past, over 2 years now, and went since it first started, really. I mean, with our current motivation is to strive in providing high quality products and innovation while innovating and changing the market for technology.
I mean, I've personally seen one of your latest products, Arbor, which is, I believe, Arbor from real life. It's based off of that. I've seen that, obviously. I've been a part of jaDev for a couple of months, and I've seen the server take on these updates and take on these feedback that they're sort of getting, and I've seen it grow. Obviously, I think you're releasing version 1.5 of Arbor Education now.
Yeah, that's already been released now. 2 weeks now.
Yeah. Is it going good? Is there any feedback relating on top
Well,
of that?
it's probably one of the most popular raw school management informative systems at this current moment of time, and it's probably one of the best selling and only one on Clearly Dev at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, there is obviously other ones apart from Arbor Education.
Yeah.
So I think one of the most competitive towards Arbor Education is going to be the Lua Group's Sims, which is again the spin-off of Sims in real life. Is there anything you'd like to say towards that, the competition?
Well,
towards
really, we don't really see competition in a way at our company, because we believe in positive relation between all our competitors regardless. So we just really see it as another product, and that allows people to choose between what they want. It's really personal preference, really.
I mean, I've seen both. I'm in Sims and I'm in Arbor. I don't personally have them, but I've seen the community feedback from them, and they both seem to be absolutely great. Sims, I'm going to say, is more website based, whereas Arbor seems to be more Roblox and sort of Discord server based, which again has its pros and cons in both ends. One thing I would like to ask you is, how long has Arbor been on sale?
Arbor released around the 22nd, 23rd of January this year. So it's been on sale for more than 6 months now.
And there was a lot of hype towards it as well, I noticed.
Yes, a lot of people have been wanting it for a while.
So how does a company like jaDev start selling on Clearly Dev?
Right, so we started to sell on Clearly Dev because at the time we started selling on Clearly Dev around late 2022, early 2023, was due to the large gap in the market for raw schooling technology and asset packs, in which we noticed at the time there was barely little to none on the platform. So we joined it. Clearly Dev has helped grow that market as well, and it's helped our community to grow, which has benefited us sustainably as well. Yeah, we got introduced to ClearDev by management, ownership members, or however it works, Atlee. It was a very good decision that we made to go to ClearDev, I must say.
So obviously, you've started selling on ClearlyDev for nearly 2 years at this point. So within them 2 years, how do you think that the feedback you've been getting off of sellers has impacted you and your company?
We have noticed quite a positive response in terms of our growth and engagement from starting on ClearDev. Our performance has exceeded our expectations of what we thought it would be, and it managed to make us as a company grow, as well as increase the amount and range of products on the platform.
So on ClearlyDev, there's over 10,000 registered sellers, and your company is obviously one of the sellers, one of the 10,000. How do you think that ClearlyDev as a platform has helped your products gain an audience, and helped your company gain an audience?
ClearlyDev proved us to be a very upcoming opportunity. Since we started selling on ClearlyDev, we went up 500 to 600 members in 2 months. We've only just been noticing quite a lot of positive engagement and feedback, and we have been looking and working on expanding outside of the education sector to more the amenity service type of things.
Yeah, I've seen with obviously jaDevelopment having all kinds of sort of asset packs, maybe not related to the roast schooling sector, but it has had all kinds of different asset packs along with the Arbor Education. So how has jaDevelopment helped smaller businesses and smaller groups sort of kickstart their business by selling on ClearlyDev, or sort of kickstarted their roast schooling community?
We offer obviously a lot of asset pack. We have managed to kickstart a lot of raw schools, specifically Houghton School, Eden Education Trust. That's an educational trust on the platform, obviously. We provide them with Arbor and our asset packs, and then that help them to grow, make their groups the best it can be. And obviously small businesses and individual sellers who are looking to use the platform as a way to increase their engagement and start selling their products, it offers them a range of tools and boosts their engagement and company awareness, which is very important now in the industry.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with jaDevelopment being jaDevelopment and all these directors and everything, Omari over here has a massive job with applying this category of roast schooling products to a big audience. So with social media and sort of online platforms becoming such a big thing, Omari, how has becoming the social media director or manager of jaDevelopment helped that brand on social media and helped grow the audience of
I think it's been able to get our products and the things we choose to sell and offer to other people and companies across to people who actually want to buy. Like with Arbor, we were able to get loads and loads of schools connected and hooked up with Arbor because of our efforts in marketing and using our social media to make sure we get the links and connect everyone together. Especially with our own how we choose to present it. It's really appeal to our customers and made them come back for more.
And obviously social media being a big thing nowadays, connecting customers and connecting roast schooling just to get Arbor in there. How has Arbor been pushing your business to reach new heights? Because it's a big product, it's a big thing, and it's one of the best in the roast schooling sector by ClearlyDev performances, by other brand performances. So how has Arbor helped push these sort of businesses and roast schooling?
Arbor being core system within most roast schools. Most roast schools choose to strive for realism. So I feel through Arbor we've been able to also get other schools and other companies and other clients and customers to also branch out into other offers and developments to either better the school they were with Arbor or other places that they may work with. So I think it's really helped.
So jaDevelopment being one of the most known roast schooling companies and roast schooling businesses in that sector, how has your company helped to inspire others on the platform and help to inspire others to get started and maybe start selling on the ClearlyDev platform?
Well, when we started our Arbor series, obviously, there was little to none of it. We are one of the first ever companies to ever announce a revolutionary system like Arbor. Once everyone saw Arbor, individual creators and groups were quite interested in it. So we have inspired the market a lot in terms of the education sector ever since the Arbor release. Obviously, we're all Roblox based, but that's what most people want, really, because it's secure and everything. We always have a plan to expand and improve them systems to make sure they're the best that they can be for everyone and to meet customer satisfaction and demand.
It's a pretty big thing what jaDevelopment is trying to do in the road schooling sector. If you go on the website of jaDevelopment, it says leading and contributing to more than 55 million visits. So with these 55 million visits that you've got, obviously it's helped to you as a brand, obviously going with Row Market, Hello Solutions, Freshly and Eden Educational Trust, companies like that. So with these 55 million visits, sort of how do you feel as one of the directors? How do you feel that has impacted your company and you as an individual?
I was not expecting the growth of jaDevelopment as a whole as it is now, because it was just really a small idea with a bunch of other low-tech individuals at the time when we first started it, but we have since managed to gain a platform and expand into some very noticeable groups, most notable being Block Street, because we were responsible for developing some of their new product ranges for their new store, and obviously working with other companies with our other asset packs, it only going and expanding that day by day, and there's more people going to our solutions. It's expanding day by day. We were not expecting the demand or growth that we are getting at the moment.
And with Arbor pushing your business so far into this growth sort of environment, what other products and what other sort of contributing members do you expect to come your way and help jaDevelopment reach new heights, higher than it already is? What do you expect and the opportunities do you expect to come to jaDevelopment's way to help it
At the moment, we are currently working on an interactive board system, which is going to be fit for all industries and not just for education based, in which our plan is to basically improve the technology market of what's already there at the moment, mainly in the law school industry. As we have initially begun with Arbor, we have branched to that, so now we are branching to other sectors and to try and improve our target audience, and will include features that have never ever been seen on the platform, and obviously a lot of Arbor integrations, which makes both products accessible to the education sector as well as normal industries.
So on Clearly Dev, jaDevelopment is realised as a featured store with 5 stars as well. Reviews going from good products to I would recommend the store for future buyers. The product quality and the customer service is amazing. How do you think being a featured store and a 5-star store on Clearly Dev has made you and your business feel? And how do you think it's represented your business?
It has basically just motivated us to continue with the pace we're going currently, and while innovating into more sectors. And obviously, as we have been expanding a lot, it's only helped us to go and gain more audience, which is also helped us reach our goal of more than 200 active Arbor clients. It has only helped us gain more audience and got our name out there as such, while gaining valuable community members and building a valuable community.
So on the jaDevelopment website, once again, you show that you provide excellent products with even better customer service. You also relate these back to 3 sort of main core values that jaDevelopment has: passion, affordability, and great service. You all pride yourself on that service. How has the feedback been for the affordability and the great service that's provided?
It's been mixed, really, because obviously we have our more expensive systems such as Arbor, but we've also got our more cheaper systems and assets. But we do continue to pride ourselves on affordability, as obviously some assets are very overpriced in the industry nowadays. So we want to try and remove that gap. So we are constantly increasing our prices to try and match with our yearly targets that we set at the start of the year, and then we obviously all regroup at the end of the year, see if we've met said targets and what we can do to improve the market and affordability of them products.
That is the main thing that customers and consumers nowadays look for. It's affordability, and is it the really bang for its buck? In jaDevelopment, there is obviously, you've got asset packs, you've got Arbor Development, you've got scripts. So with this being a case, how do you think jaDevelopment actually comes up against with different stores that are being featured and verified on Clearly Dev? Do you think that your store is being well sought for on Clearly Dev, and do you think that it's actually being boosted on Clearly Dev? And would you say your store is doing extremely well?
Every seller on ClearDev always has their downtime and low sales, but our sales have been constant as well. With us being a featured store, we appear on the majority of search results for certain areas. So, for example, for education packs, we've got our free variants that we have available.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a range of them, and with us being a featured store, it has only helped us grow more an audience and helped our products reach to more people, as obviously when with them looking for specific content and assets, it's only helped us as a company and our community grow while providing them with the quality they deserve and price for affordability, in which
Yeah.
we are constantly trying to improve that across
'Cause once
the
again,
market.
affordability is one of the main factors customers look for.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
And I think when it comes down to nowadays with people, especially the United Kingdom, people obviously aren't able to. There's a cost of living crisis. I mean, everyone knows it. It's a part of everyone here in the United Kingdom. So affordability is definitely something that people are looking for, as well as that quality, which you're saying jaDevelopment provides. And I have seen it with the reviews and the customer feedback, and it's been pretty good and pretty positive too. So Josh, thank you for letting us have this opportunity to have you on the Clearly Dev podcast. It has been, once again amazing to hear all of your creations with Arbor and all of your future plans for jaDevelopment. And I think that's definitely wanted us to know more about jaDevelopment, and hopefully some of the audience of the podcast too to also know more about jaDevelopment. Hopefully purchase into some of these products and give even more incredible reviews. Of course, to the viewers, don't forget to visit jaDevelopment on Clearly Dev to check out their extremely well-known Roblox UGC and asset creations. Of course, if you have any feedback for us, the Clearly Dev podcast, contact us either by mentioning our Twitter account or by leaving a comment. Of course, if you have purchased one of the amazing Roblox creations featured on today's episode, whether it be Arbor or some of the asset packs, consider rating them on Clearly Dev. Leaving positive feedback not only supports our sellers, but also helps the entire community grow stronger and helps keep our community safe, which is one of our top priorities. Of course, for more insightful interviews, community highlights, keep noted when we upload weekly episodes of our Clearly Dev podcasts. Keep creating, keep sharing, and who knows, your favourite store, like jaDevelopment, may end up being on our Clearly Dev podcast. Until next time, this has been the Clearly Dev podcast.